There he is, Karl Stefanovic.
Good
You're up
Karl.
early again. How's it feel to get up early?
Well, this is the second time in 9 months that I've been up before 9 o'clock.
Oh, you're living the life now. You know, you probably don't want to go back to the Today Show.
Well, I'm enjoying looking at the back of my eyelids, and it's so cold outside.
I know.
You know. And then when I came into your work today, there's so much traffic.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Where did all these people
It's called
come from?
peak hour.
Yeah, and they're all in their cars and they're not happy.
What
Yeah.
time did you used to drive into work when you were doing the Today Show?
4:45.
4:45.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was early.
Did you have to read all the news, or how did you used to figure out what was going on?
Yeah, just read the news, and I'd look online, have about 15 coffees.
Did you drive yourself in, or did you have a driver?
No, I drove myself in.
Yeah. Okay.
Karl loves driving. He's like me. We share a love of driving.
You don't have
Yeah.
to talk to anyone then.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, was there any chance that you are going back to the Today Show?
They all say you are.
Yeah, there's no chance.
How do you know? But you'd tell us that even if you
Well,
had planned that.
Yeah, and even if I'd had high level talks, I'd tell you, but I haven't.
Is that because you don't want to?
No, I haven't. I've just been busy doing other things. I know it
That's
seems like I
code.
haven't
That
been.
is code for
Yeah.
no one's asked him. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No one has asked me to go back to the Today Show.
Wow, what a shame.
That's crazy.
No, I've been enjoying myself. I've been doing a bit of 60 Minutes, and this time next year, and for me, it's a great combination. And I've been able to rest a bit, which has been good.
You were a much loved star of Channel 9,
Yeah.
so just because you came off that show doesn't mean Channel 9 threw you out like garbage. You were kept because and
because
you've
I'm
got
good
these-
garbage.
Yeah, you're recyclable garbage.
There you go. Every Thursday night they put me out.
So 60 Minutes, and you told me years ago,
Yeah.
and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here, that you wanted to come off the Today Show. And this was years before you did, and your love was 60 Minutes, and you loved the thought of maybe doing another sort of show.
Yeah, I think at that time I did, and I always speak my mind. And I tell you, I've always been truthful with you. But then it's a funny thing: the longer you do these hours, the more used to them you get. And for me, it was a time when I thought, it swung around the other way when I thought, oh, how good is this? We're kind of off air. We're out of there at about 10:30, and you can go and do your own thing. So for me, it turned into a great job again. And then towards the end of last year, it was just got difficult.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, kind of got difficult for us.
Your brother ruined.
It just completely
ruined
ruined
everything.
it.
And he seems to have been. Why? So, and beautiful Sylvia.
Yeah.
The beautiful, and obviously because she married him, her life was thrown into turmoil as well.
She's made very bad personal choices.
Absolutely. That's what I think. Because I said, how did you even crack on to Sylvia? Like a nerd like you. Like,
I know. I don't know how he.
and
Well, I
just
know
said-
how he does it.
How?
He's very, very gifted.
In what? In the in a
Well
sexual
endowed.
way?
No.
But what did you say, Jackie?
Well endowed.
No, what?
Well, I don't know.
that's what we
You guys get your heads out of the gutter.
God.
It's awful.
Oh, you sound like you made Ben Fordham.
No.
He comes over here yelling and pretending to be all straight.
Straight.
I know. Weird, right?
Oh man.
Well, yeah.
No. It's. I think that I love Pete and I love Sylvia and.
Well, he's your brother. You've got to love him.
Well, you do have to. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd give him back if he wasn't my brother. No, but I adore him, and I think he's going terrific now, and she's going really well too. So it's
And how does he
Worked
feel
out.
that out of all of those three people that lost their jobs because of his big mouth, that he's the only one that's got a gig now?
That's not true. I think I was more responsible for all of that than anyone else.
What? Because you fell in love?
Yeah.
That was where you went wrong. You couldn't change that though. You
No,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't. No, I'd never. Look,
But are you angry at him? Like you're like you big mouth, and here he is at Sky News, pretty much doing what you were doing. And do you think? Hang on a second. How has this happened?
No, he can do it over at Sky News. It's completely fine. For me, it's like there was a lot of stuff happening, and we just couldn't stop.
Yeah.
The momentum of all the press, and we weren't doing anything wrong. We were just living our lives, but it just kept on coming and coming and coming.
Yeah.
And I think you just got to get used to it. This is what happens these days. Once they get on a roll, they get on a roll.
And
It's
then a
hard to
year later,
reverse.
now they're saying we need Karl back. The same press that wanted you off are now saying we want you back. Like it's crazy.
You can't even worry about it. I mean, you and I have spoken about it millions of times. You just can't even bother about it. You've just got to get on with it. And if you are gainfully employed, you're gainfully employed. And if you've got a voice, you've got a voice. And look, I have a great time in life. I've got great love. I've got a beautiful family, and so you just keep marching forward.
Keep cruising.
And is
that's
it
right.
almost a blessing in disguise that you are able to live the first year of your marriage without working, crazy hours.
And also not to have that pressure. I mean, there were times when it's like the other day when you got filmed having a pasta.
I wasn't having a pasta, I was having a salad.
It looked like a pasta salad.
There wasn't no pasta in it.
There's a lot of pasta in that salad. For me, it's like, you've just got to have that break from having 4 or 5 people outside your house. And I'm going, hang on a second. Like, I'm like, and Jasmine would remind me every day that I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And I'd wear the hoodies and
sweet
everything.
of her.
No, it was. What do you mean? Sometimes I think I do look like him, like, with hoodies from a
And the
distance.
right angle and
That's
everything.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
But so for me, it was like, to have that break, for us to have that break, and there's very few of them now, it's like, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's like almost normal life.
Yeah, which is what it should be.
Yeah.
First year of marriage,
As
you
much as it
don't want
can.
that pressure on you.
No.
And
You're putting so much emphasis on the first year of marriage.
Yeah.
well, it's a great
Poor old
time.
Yasmin. She probably wishes he was getting up early so she didn't have to make love every single morning at 7:30 when he's still laying around. Oh, he's still here, laying around day after day.
There is a bit of that. It starts out with, "Oh, don't go, lover, don't go,"
Yeah.
and then it says, "Don't you wake me up when you go."
Don't turn the light on and can't you walk around more gently?
yeah. You're like a bloody elephant.
Can you hear my place? Can you? From your place.
Yeah, you guys live in the same suburb. It's likely.
I did used to make a lot of noise, though. I mean,
Did you? What do you mean?
Well, I just
Crashing around
crashing
and
around, and
shaving.
opening doors,
Yeah.
like shaving.
You didn't care.
No, I didn't care. No, I did. I did.
Is
care,
that
but
where
I
the
just-
marriage went wrong in the first one? Because you were just a loud, sort of obnoxious type.
I was so loud,
Were you?
so loud.
Then you had that big V8 Commodore back then. You probably started that up, and the whole neighbourhood hated it.
Yeah, they did hate that car. I
And
love
yellow
that car.
too, like you're a Lebo drug dealer.
Yes.
What's going on there?
Well, you got to make ends meet somehow.
How is one to survive on $3 million a year?
No. Well, one would know, Jackie.
Why are we speaking old English all of a sudden? And what about all your old Today crew? Like they kept someone. Did they keep that old? They kept old Dickie there.
Yeah,
They
Jackie.
threw him on to try and pump the ratings up to try and hide the fact that you got that rotten thing, David Campbell, after the show. Rotten to the core.
They're beautiful people. And
I
did
love
you-
Sonia.
Yeah, and she's great. And did
She
you
should
see?
be doing that show by herself. She doesn't need some sort of noose around her neck like Campbell there, dragging her down like an anchor.
He's a beautiful guy. Soft,
Not really.
gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrified. Runs away every time he sees me. Runs.
Does he?
Like
No, I
he's
don't
like
believe that.
Usain Bolt.
He's been at the gym. He's been pumping
So
up.
what?
Does he?
Yeah. Don't you worry about that. And Richard,
I'm not worried about anything.
Well,
And
Carl's
Dickie's-
losing weight. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
No,
No,
you have
you
not.
have
You're
not.
a liar.
Actually, the other day when I came
You didn't
in-
say anything.
You look. Well, it's hard to tell because you're sitting behind a freaking desk. Look at you.
Carl,
Stand
turn
up.
up and do a 12.
I'm not any slut sinister.
Yes, you are. Stand up. Go on.
Okay.
There he goes. Now lift your shirt up for me. Oh wow!
The hernia.
How did you do that?
I did. What have I done?
No, you have shaved your belly.
No, I have not shaved it.
What's happened to you?
I'm not shaving anything.
You whippersnippered it.
No, never. Got a mass of pubes in there like something from Welcome Back, Cotter. No, I'm not manscaped at all.
You can still find it then.
Yeah. Some mornings it's like a dolphin caught in a drift net. I got to really get a search party out. You know what I'm saying? Some blokes
Dolphin
like-
in a drift.
Yeah, like it's all caught up in there, and you're like, got no hope. Got to cut old Flipper out of this mess.
Like a sardine in a tin can. You look good. You look
I
good.
feel good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah.
What's with all this gypsy jewellery you're wearing here? Are you?
Yeah.
I've become
Are you
bohemian.
bisexual now?
Yes. Well, you've got to make ends meet.
Shit, you're really putting yourself out there.
What are they all for? There's got beads and red
yeah,
strings.
there's beads and red strings. There's little skulls there.
Oh, you get caught up in
for
everything
my
that's
enemy.
going on. Right?
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
do they represent? Anything in particular?
What'd you
or is
say?
it
Your
just
enemies?
accessories?
The little skull?
I'm just accessorizing.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to Paris Fashion Week and I'm just kind of wow, this is the whole world out there.
So is this trying to keep young or what?
No, I just like them. I've always liked them.
And do they mean everything? Something?
No.
'Cause there's about 30 on there. We haven't got enough time to go through
No,
what they all mean.
no. This one here. This one is for the gold ball for the kids' hospital
Yep.
that was given to us for doing that. And there's a whole bunch of other ones here that don't really mean anything, but I like wearing them.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
think they look
yeah.
good. Do you have a watch or anything?
Yeah, I got a
What
watch.
sort of watch
Got a
you
watch.
got?
Got a
You got a
watch.
brand on there, or what sort of brand is that? No brand.
I can mention any brands here. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, go on.
You
Tell
can
me
mention
what it is.
anything here.
Well, this one's been brought to you by Bundaberg Rum and Coke. I've
Is that a Bundy rum watch?
4X car, 4X gold car. I can't get in trouble, can I?
No, you can't get in trouble around here.
Well, this breakfast radio thing.
Jackie, do you have any sponsors you want to plug? Are you being looked after by anyone?
How's the new show going?
Good.
What
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Last
It's an,
year.
it's an opposition network.
You
That's
don't
all right.
mind. You
Well,
don't mind, do you?
Then no one's listening from there.
No.
How,
The Masked Singer, we've been recording it. Long days, but we're having so much fun.
Are you happy? You seem like you've got that whole stare going on of I'm not real happy to be up at this hour. of
Oh,
the
the hours are tough, but
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
See how she's doing that, Kyle? She's
Yeah.
got the smile on her face, but she's not really.
But I've got
meaning
dead
it.
eyes.
She's had dead eyes for a while.
Yeah, she left
You
her
know,
eyes.
no one's made love to Jackie for how long's it been now?
Oh.
Because since you and your husband split, how long?
Yeah, so it's been about a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now you
It's
won't
all
know
good.
what that's like.
good.
Leaving that big gap in between.
You'll be fine. Are you seeing anyone?
No,
Oh.
no, I haven't even begun to see anyone.
I even asked her, does she have friends with benefits? Is anyone throwing it up there? What's going on?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Really?
Oh.
Like
do you
whoever
know?
gets their hands on Jackie,
Yeah.
they're in for one hell of a night.
Yep, he's right.
She's stinging for it. But I
Yeah.
told her it has to be with the right bloke.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
the
nice.
problem.
Do you? Do they have to meet you first? Is that
Yeah,
what
I
happens?
have to say yes.
Yeah,
Do you have anyone in mind?
I do actually.
Who?
Oh, you do?
Well, I'm going to talk to Richard Wilkins.
No,
about,
that
talk to
guy's
him.
hung like
He's
a
got
donkey.
friends.
Oh, right.
Did you see him the other day? He looks so good.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
well,
on
if
the
you like
boat.
that sort of look.
I do. I do, clearly. But Dickie will know someone. Dickie will know someone.
Has he got some good friends?
He's got a lot of friends.
We're not just looking for a one-nighter here.
Yes,
we're
we
looking
are.
for... No, we're not. We're looking... No,
Maybe
yeah,
that's
oh,
what
yeah.
she wants.
Not really, actually. Oh, I do have to be on the down low, though, so...
Oh, on the download.
What do you mean?
I think I know what she means. You take
Poor
a secret.
Jackie.
You're interested in a secret hookup, but nothing that you don't want anyone to know.
No, I don't know, actually. If I'm really honest, I don't actually care right
Yeah.
now. Not there yet. I'm really happy with what I'm doing now.
Nothing?
Yeah.
What, just diddling yourself and working 24/7? Is that really what your life's going to be?
Do you know when a woman says she's really happy now? It's like when she says fine.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
It's like, no, everything's fine. It's everything's going to be okay because I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Hey, I'm fine.
Yeah, I know. And I've fallen for that my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm a guy who just says whatever. I say, I hear what you say, but I didn't realise what they say is not what
Oh,
they're
it
actually
means something
saying.
entirely different. Yeah.
Have you guys
It's
ever
code.
tried just saying what you want?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, and it's quite effective when you just say what you
It's
mean.
amazing, you'll find. That's how we live.
Listen, Carl, stick around because we're going to open the lines. If you guys want to ask Karl Stefanovic a question, you can call us on 131065.
Is anything off limits?
You can ask anything.
Anything at all?
You know what it's like. You can talk about anything.
Yeah.
Well, I know I can ask you anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to publicly
I don't
ask
mind.
anything.
Go for it.
Palestine will have a particular question she'll ask you.
Oh, yes, she will. Are you asking it now, Palace? Oh,
You might as
for
well.
the first time, she's actually embarrassed and
is she?
coy.
Palestine she's our executive producer. She has always only got one
Why
question.
do you call her Palestine?
I think that's where she's from, and I
I'm
didn't
Palestinian,
know. I didn't
yeah.
know her name.
Yeah,
Are you okay with that kind of casual racism?
yeah, I love it.
You guys.
It's either that or she throws a Molotov cocktail my way if she doesn't like what I say.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question you want to ask Carl, and then everyone else
sorry.
can ask?
I feel like I like embarrassed to ask him.
Why?
Everyone else I don't care, but I love Carl.
Maybe you don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want the dream shattered.
Okay, ask him.
Are you circumcised?
You said anything.
Wow.
Yeah, cut or not, hoodie or not,
Hey?
hoodie or helmet. Oh,
Don't
let's
spin the
look at
birthday wheel.
What is it? You're not sure.
No.
Don't be embarrassed.
I have a peculiarity.
Oh, my God! What the hell does that mean?
No. It just means that I'm not willing to divulge because it's a peculiarity.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Now I'm
When you
fascinating.
Look at you. You suddenly just gave me another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's like a dolphin in a net.
One of our favourites, a long-time friend of the Kyle and Jackie O Show, Karl Stefanovic. You may remember him back in the day as the Today Show host.
From such shows as Tall and Dean's Dancing on Ice.
And all the other great
that.
choices you've made in your career.
I did Hole in the Wall as well.
Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
What was that
Brooklyn,
one?
you've been there, haven't you?
It's filmed on Oxford Street.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Not the same one.
So, celebrity hole in the wall. Gee,
Yeah.
things must be tough at your end.
No, they did. That was some time ago, before I, had some sort of rejuvenation.
Yeah, right.
And then that was only short-lived.
Now, this new show,
Yeah.
this time next year, starts Monday, guys, 8:40, Channel 9, lock it in. It's the return of Karl. I think I've even heard the voiceover going, the return of Karl, Monday at 9.
Wow, that's good.
Oh, I love that guy. I want his job.
Gee
I'd
whiz.
much rather go into Channel 9 once a week and do the block tonight on 9.
That's so
I
good.
want
Got to
that
be the
job.
best job being a voiceover
Oh,
artist.
so unless you get a cold,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, the
Yeah.
block's on. It won't work.
Oh, they always look pretty rough, the voiceover
Oh,
people.
Yeah.
rough. And
Yeah.
they're grog monsters, aren't they? That's what I hear.
They
Hard
just
on the
smash
liquor.
the grog.
So we got a couple of calls for you, Carl.
Yeah.
Cam from Central Coast has called through. Hi,
What's
Cam.
up, Cam? Good morning.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good,
Good.
good.
Hey,
You've got
Cam.
a question for Karl Stefanovic.
Carlos, have you heard of lead balloons before?
Lead balloons. No,
Yeah.
I can't say that I have. What is it, Cam?
How'd that joke go with the Dalai Lama, mate? Was that all three
Oh,
Good
what
setup,
Why
Cam.
kick him when he's down,
Yeah.
Cam?
That was funny, though. I thought that was so funny the way that just crashed.
What- when the camera stopped rolling, mate? Was he into you or what? What happened?
No, he found it quite funny at the end because it was the whole make me one with everything gag, and it took about 40 minutes to explain to him what it
And
actually
then he's like,
meant.
oh, you're funny. You're funny.
No, funny guy. And then ever since he's come, whenever he's in Australia touring now, he will ring and see if I'm around.
Willie.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
to go and interview him because he enjoyed the process so much and it had millions of hits online.
Do you have a string on one of your bangles there that represent the Dalai Lama?
No, but he gave me some beads.
Where are they?
They're in my
Lot
work
of-
bag, which hasn't been used in some time. They're a good luck thing.
Of all the beads and bands you've got on, you didn't put the Dalai Lama
No,
one
he's
on?
a bit shonky.
And did you say did you say they were good luck?
No?
Did you say they were good luck?
That
those
was supposed
beads?
to be good luck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything the Dalai Lama gives you has got to be great,
No, but
right?
then he says, right, I said, how do you deal with this travel and all that sort of stuff? And he goes, oh, well, very difficult travel. It's very, very difficult. And I always think plane is going to crash. And I'm like, what? I said, what? The Dalai Lama's worrying about the plane crash. He goes, yeah, especially first class, not what it used to be. And I know that sounds like the Indian Dalai Lama. But first class, not what I was going, come on, mate, you don't ever get seriously worried about the plane crashing.
He should never be worried about anything.
That's right.
Nothing. That's why I think he's a bit shonky.
Right. Well, I hope this doesn't go viral.
No, I don't
You
care
have to ring
anymore.
it. You don't care.
His beads don't work.
Vanessa, hi, you're on with Karl Stefanovic.
Good morning.
Yeah, hi guys, how you going?
Good.
Good.
What's up?
I
You,
just was-
you
I
sound
was-
bitter.
Oh no, no, I'm not at all.
Right. Put a smile on when you talk. Sounds too
Yeah,
downtrodden.
No, sorry, Kyle.
You're right.
There's
Hey,
a-
Vanessa.
I was. How you going? I was just wondering whether Carl was traumatised by the Mr. Whippy music still.
Oh,
After
yeah.
the prank that you guys pulled on him.
Oh,
That's
What was
going
that?
way back.
What's
I
that?
can't
Yeah,
even
way
remember
back.
that. What did we do?
What did we do?
I remember because Carl was so pissed off.
Yeah.
What did we do, Vanessa? I can't even remember that.
That's going back.
You would prank call him with Mr. Whippy music.
Oh,
And
that's
he
right.
was like, he didn't know who it was. And he was getting crankier and crankier. and
that's
yelling
right.
down the
Yeah,
phone.
that sounds like the slackest, weakest excuse.
No, it was pretty good because I lived in fear of those Mr. Whippy vans when I was a kid. Because
Were you
there's-
fat? Were you a fat kid?
No, but I did like ice cream. But the guy who was serving the ice cream was this fat, sweaty dude, and I was always worried about him.
Pedo worries.
Yeah, because he was just disgusting. You know,
Did he,
Yeah.
did he look at you with?
Kyle found out about that.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Carl found out about
That's
that and
right,
just
I
kept
remember that.
prank
Yeah, I think
calling.
Kyle
And it-
found out about that and started prank calling him. And,
No, stop it.
Carl. Yeah.
Hey, stop it. It's not funny.
I don't mind having you. I don't mind bringing
I
up
don't like
child
it.
trauma.
I don't like it.
Here's your chug top, Carl. Gee, you look nice today, young
It's not funny,
Carl.
mate. It's not funny.
Thanks
You know what
for
they were
bringing that
like in
up,
Brisbane, on the outskirts of Brisbane?
yeah, I think they're all in prison now, all those ones.
Yeah.
Now, we have a regular caller to the show who I thought was a young 11-year-old boy for many years until he came in here and I realised he's a full-grown man who's blind.
Right. I've heard.
A harmonica boy.
Yeah, no, he's
you've heard
very
him.
good.
Good morning.
He's amazing. Good morning, harmonica boy.
Hey, harmonica boy. Karl Stefanovic is here.
Hello, harmonica
Yes,
boy.
I've got a song to play for you. Beer with Duncan.
What?
Oh, Beer with Duncan is what you're going to play.
The song Beer with Duncan.
Okay.
Do you want to? Can you just form a sentence, a full sentence first? What was that?
Yes. The song I'm going to play for you all is Beer with Duncan by Dusty.
Yep, we all are familiar with that song.
Do we have to?
Come on.
Do you not want to talk to Carl about anything else?
This is a guy you asked the other day whether or not he had any rooms that were padded.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, at his
Okay,
facility.
ready?
Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. We're chatting still. You're last in the priority list here. You wait till I say. You don't prompt me.
No.
The tail doesn't wag the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should
See?
slip
He's
dolphin
quicker than
into
the
that.
Dalai Lama, this bloke. Okay, now, Aaron, you didn't want to talk to Carl about anything? You just wanted to play him a Beer with Duncan song. Is that what you're after?
That's correct. To think of all those who are drinking beer in the city.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. Who's drinking beer in the city now? Oh,
Who
you
knows, but you never know.
Oh, you can't tell because you're blind. You don't know what time it is.
Who knows, but
How do you know what time it is, harmonica boy?
my phone actually tells me.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you ask it a
Got
question?
voiceover.
You ask it and it
It's
tells
got
you.
voiceover on it.
This guy gets a lot of airtime.
He does.
You get more and more amused by him.
Oh, I find him
Yeah,
fascinating.
no, he's fascinating.
Okay, come on. Will we actually be able to recognise the tune or do we just pretend?
Yes, it should.
Yeah, okay.
A 1 and a
Okay,
2.
1,
It's harmonica
2,
boy.
and a 3.
Whatever.
And be with him. We're drinking our nation.
Timing's out.
Just what a beautiful sound.
It's just.
Yeah.
I think I've lost the melody's all
Duncan's been
gone.
made.
Yeah. I'd love to have a beer
Hey.
with Duncan. Love
What's
to
it
have a
called?
beer. We drink in moderation.
Moderation.
Sounds like a pretty boring name.
Jesus.
Yeah, we
Aaron.
drink in moderation.
Who does that, Jay?
And we never, ever get rolling drunk. Why would you have a beer with this bloke?
No, you wouldn't. You just wouldn't do
Oh,
it.
you would have it. Not you, Darren. We'd have a beer with you.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you. I'd get blind with you. I would. Because Aaron's one of my favourite people. And he once brought his fiancée in.
Yeah.
And are you still engaged?
Yes, I am.
God, you keep talking about her and the wedding never seems to happen.
Yeah, we're in the processes.
Yeah.
So she's been having a few injuries.
What?
She's been having a few injuries where she's been falling over.
She had a few injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been falling over, he said.
Oh, no. Is she okay?
Yeah. Much better than she was.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
great,
good
okay.
to
You should
hear.
give us a bit more of that accordion because when I was driving to work this morning to you, and I was noticing cars, everyone's very, very grumpy. There's nothing like an accordion to soothe everyone's anger out. Or maybe the bagpipes. Can you find
it's
can you
another
find a
great-
blind bagpipe person?
Another great artist waiting. And now, Aaron, it's lovely to meet. Are you going to be watching? Oh, that's not right. Are you going to be listening to Carl's TV
Of course
show on
I would.
Monday? Okay.
Yeah, what? Tell us some of the stories, Carl.
What have you
We've
got on
lost
there?
Carl.
You got a chick with Tourette's on there. You've got a firefighter
She's
on
amazing.
What's a Tourette's girl?
So yeah, she's 16, 17. She can't even really go to school. She can't.
Oh, no.
there. Oh, calm down, Aaron.
Sounds like he.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, so
I don't think she's available, Aaron. She's quite an extraordinary young woman. She can't even listen in class because of these tics. She has swearing tics. And,
She yells out swearing.
yeah,
and everything?
swearing stuff. And
Was she swearing at you?
gestures. Yeah, going.
She's swearing at you on TV.
Yeah.
What was she
I'm
saying
locked
to you?
in for sure.
Well, I couldn't.
You'll
I
have to
can't
edit
repeat
yourself,
some of it.
right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty full on. And her mum's in the audience, and her mum cops it. And then to watch her transition because she can't go outside. So
can't
after a
go
year,
outside.
she's had this special treatment, and she comes out. And I'm not going to say too much, but it's really moving.
Oh,
Wow, and that's what this whole show is
fantastic.
about. You meet them at the
Yeah.
beginning, and then a year later,
Yeah, they
you
try and
want them to
achieve the
walk
pledge.
back out the door with
Yeah.
their life changed.
Changed. Yeah, and it's pretty big stuff to do in front of a big audience. And so their
Is
courage
it the same
amazing.
audience?
Yeah, mostly.
Wow.
Yeah. So they get to experience what that's like, and it's emotional and it's funny and it's engaging. And the other one is this 100-year-old who comes out and she can't really see too much, but she wants to be a pilot of a plane.
Oh, how ridiculous!
No, but she wants to do that, and she can't.
Yeah, Aaron says how
Chuck
scary.
Berry.
Oh,
No,
he
not
said
Chuck Berry.
How scary.
How scary.
Scary.
Didn't Chuck Berry die in a
died
plane?
in
think
a
so,
plane
yeah.
crash.
Aaron's being very inappropriate. So I
Maybe
think
he
this
did
woman,
say Chuck Berry. I don't know.
This woman can take off in a plane, but she also has a drama hearing, so she's not going to be able to hear the traffic control.
What?
So they're like, don't land.
Alpha
She's like,
Bravo,
we're going
Charlie
in the land.
Delta.
This sounds fantastic.
Please take an avoiding a route now, otherwise you're going to hit an A380. What's that to you?
What a great show.
It's good, yeah.
Whose idea was this show?
I think it came out of Great Britain, but mainly it was mine.
Right. So I'll be watching, Jack will be watching, everyone will be watching, Aaron will be listening, right, Aaron?
Hell yeah.
You and Chuck
So
Berry.
I'll be-
Okay, we'll let you go, Aaron. Are you at the centre today?
No, but I've actually got a song coming out for Are You OK Day.
Oh,
Coming
that's
out
good.
this week.
You know, you're such a charity whore.
Yeah.
Every charity, you're whoring yourself out there with some song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Desperate.
true. Always have been.
Pick one charity. You can't do the greatest morning tea, jeans for Jeans Day, Red Nose Day. You're at them all.
There's a lot of charities.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Got to get the word out. Let's actually fundraise.
Yeah, whatever.
What you got to do.
Good on him, mate. You keep going, young fella.
He's not young, he's a grown man.
There's far too few people of you out there like you, and somebody's got to be raising money for all those charities. And Kyle,
You know what I do when they ding on the doorbell? I hide and pretend I'm not home. Sick and tired of hand in pocket.
That's not nice.
No,
that's the
whatever.
tax department.
Yeah, I hate them too. Hate them. Okay, Aaron. See you, bro.
Thanks, Aaron.
See you, buddy.
Bye,
Bye.
mate. Do you want to say goodbye to Carl?
Bye.
Bye, Aaron.
Yeah.
See you, mate.
Just hang up on him.
I've heard him a
doesn't
few
know.
times on your show.
He can come on whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You're very generous with your time.
Yeah.
That's me, Captain Generosity. You know what they say. But this show that I think it's a moving show. We'll
Yeah.
get a lot of emotion out of it. It's a
Yeah.
great watch, right? It's not going to be some boring shit you con us into watching.
No, it's good. I really liked it, and I wouldn't just say that. Actually, I would just say that, but I'm just.
You would, but this is true. You're
No,
saying
it's
true.
it's. I think even the first episode to me is everything that this show should be, and we're really proud of it. And I think people get a lot out of it, and people should make a commitment in their lives, like this time in a year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jackie,
Have a go. Yep. This time next year, I will have had sex.
See, I can get you on the next series.
Oh my
How
god!
good would that be?
Imagine if she walks out the door a year later and goes, "Sorry, guys, soz, we're not quite there yet."
The blind and deaf woman flew the plane, but
Yeah.
I didn't have sex.
I blew some bloke, but we didn't go the whole way.
Oh, Kyle.
It's all right.
What are you going to do this time next year?
Nothing. I'd be lucky to be alive.
You two make really riveting TV.
Nice to see you, Karl
You too.
Stefanovic.
Thanks,
This time
Karl.
next year starts Monday, so not tonight, next Monday, Channel 9, 8:40. Can you tell someone over at Channel 9,
Yeah.
start running the shows on time? Because when I'm taping on Foxtel
Yeah.
and they run late with some dumb shit reality crap,
Yeah.
then I clips off the last bit of the
You
show.
can add an extra 20 minutes.
I'm not wasting space to work around Channel 9's mistakes.
You know, I just wanted to, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I don't think I have that kind of pull anymore.
Go